On a quiet Tuesday morning, NASA made an announcement that would shake the foundations of our reality. It wasn't about a new planet or water on a distant moon, but something far more profound. The James Webb Space Telescope had detected something in the deepest corners of space that simply didn't belong. After months of verification, scientists revealed an observation so unusual it forced us to question everything. The discovery didn't provide answers, but instead posed a cosmic question. Are we and our universe truly alone? The data hinted that our universe might be just one among many, a single page in a library of infinite stories. This moment, July 14th, 2025, marks a turning point in human history. We now stand at the edge of a new cosmic ocean, glimpsing the first mysterious shape in its depths. The James Webb Space Telescope, a marvel of engineering and human ambition, was built to see the unseen. Its mission, to peer back through billions of years, witnessing the universe's first light, the very dawn of cosmic creation. It represents our deepest desire to understand where we come from and what lies beyond the familiar. During a deep field observation, a meticulous scan of a seemingly empty patch of sky, it detected 3 distinct points of light, faint glimmers from the distant reaches of space and time. These weren't just any ordinary stars, they held a secret, a mystery that would challenge our understanding of the cosmos. These points of light were behaving in ways nothing else in the known cosmos does. Their behavior defied explanation, exhibiting characteristics that contradicted established astrophysical models. It was as if they were playing by a different set of rules, a cosmic game we didn't yet understand. These weren't galaxies, vast islands of stars swirling in the cosmic ocean, or quasars, the brilliant energetic cores of distant galaxies powered by supermassive black holes. Instead, they flickered in and out of existence, their luminosity fluctuating wildly, defying all known rules of stellar or galactic behavior. It was a cosmic light show, unlike anything ever witnessed. Suspecting a malfunction within the telescope's intricate systems, scientists ran every diagnostic test imaginable, pushing the instruments to their limits, but the anomalies persisted, stubbornly refusing to be explained away as mere instrumental errors. The mystery deepened, challenging the very foundations of our understanding. In the face of the unknown, they gave these enigmatic entities a name: anomalous spatio-temporal objects, or ASTOs, a label that acknowledged their strange behavior in both space and time. These objects appeared to ignore the fundamental laws of gravity and cosmic expansion, the very forces that shape the structure and evolution of the universe. They seemed to be existing at the very edge of the observable universe, at distances so vast that their light should be significantly stretched and reddened due to the expansion of space, a phenomenon known as redshift. But these objects lacked the expected redshift. It was as if they were both incredibly distant, residing at the universe's outer limits, and yet somehow not fully bound by the established rules of our universe. A paradox that defied explanation. For astronomers, it was like discovering a new kind of animal, something utterly alien, not even made of cells, challenging the very definition of life as we know it. The Webb telescope hadn't just opened a window onto the distant universe, it had revealed a crack in the wall of reality, a glimpse beyond the known, with strange, inexplicable light shining through, hinting at realities beyond our comprehension. A once-in-a-generation discovery, a cosmic milestone, had arrived, promising to rewrite our understanding of the universe and our place within it. To grasp how bizarre ASTOs are, we must first understand what they're not. They're not stars, no thermal fingerprint, no burning core. They're not galaxies, no structure, no collection of stars, just solitary pinpricks of light. Nor are they black holes, no accretion disk, no X-rays, no destruction. ASTOs simply exist, emitting a strange, cool light without consuming or interacting with their surroundings. They don't fit into any known cosmic category, not planets, stars, nebulae, or black holes. They represent a completely new entry in the cosmic encyclopedia. Not made of matter as we know it, not powered by familiar energy, not occupying space as we perceive it. ASTOs are something fundamentally new. Our catalogue of the cosmos has been missing its strangest chapter until now. The true weirdness of ASTOs, these anomalous spaceborne transitory objects, isn't just their fleeting appearances or unusual locations. It goes much deeper, challenging our fundamental understanding of the cosmos. It lies in their utterly bizarre energy signature and their seemingly impossible position in space. These two factors combined create a puzzle that has astronomers scratching their heads and re-evaluating established theories. When we analyze the light coming from these ASTOs, their spectrum is almost completely flat. This is highly unusual. We see virtually no lines. There are no peaks, those telltale spikes that indicate the presence of specific elements or compounds. And there are no valleys either, defying the very principles of quantum mechanics, which dictates that energy should be absorbed at specific wavelengths, creating dips in the spectrum. The light we're detecting isn't originating from atoms emitting light. It's not from heat radiating outwards, and it's not the result of friction generating electromagnetic waves. Instead, it's a steady baseline hum, a constant emission of energy that seems intrinsic to the object itself and utterly alien to anything we've encountered before. But the strangeness doesn't end there. Their spatial properties, where they are located in the vast expanse of the cosmos, are equally paradoxical and defy conventional explanation. These ASTOs appear to be situated at the very edge of the observable universe, at distances so vast that their light has taken billions of years to reach us. Yet despite their extreme distance, they lack the expected red shift, the stretching of light waves caused by the expansion of the universe. It's as if they're both incredibly far away, placing them at the dawn of time, and yet somehow not subject to the relentless cosmic expansion that affects everything else in our universe. The leading hypothesis, the one that best accounts for these bizarre observations, is that ASTOs aren't fully contained within our universe. To understand this, imagine our universe as a vast expanding fabric. Everything within it, from galaxies to individual atoms, moves along with it as it stretches. Now, picture ASTOs as something just barely touching that fabric, like an object partially existing in another dimension. They're not travelers being carried along on the river of cosmic expansion, as everything else is. Instead, they're standing on the riverbank, only partially interacting with the flow. This radical idea, while seemingly far-fetched, is currently the only explanation that adequately fits the perplexing data gathered by the James Webb Space Telescope. If this hypothesis holds true, we may be on the verge of witnessing the first tangible evidence of something existing outside our own universe. A discovery that would forever alter our understanding of reality. Faced with objects that defy physics, scientists turn to the extra-dimensional hypothesis. ASTOs might be imprints from another universe, a parallel reality separated by a dimension we can't perceive. Their strange energy signature could be energy leaking from a universe with different physical laws. Their odd position in space-time makes sense if they're not fully contained in our dimensions. The expansion of our universe doesn't affect them because they're not playing by our rules. With Webb's data, this is now a testable theory. If ASTOs are from another universe, we might find more or detect their gravitational effects. For the first time, we have tangible evidence, a thread to pull on in the search for other realities. The ghost in the machine has a name, and it's pointing us to a much larger cosmos. The multiverse is a simple yet profound idea. Our universe is just one thread in a vast cosmic tapestry. Each thread is a separate universe with its own laws and history. This concept comes from advanced physics string theory, eternal inflation, and quantum mechanics. Eternal inflation suggests new universes are constantly being created, each a bubble in a cosmic foam. The many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics proposes that every possibility creates a new universe. Until now, these ideas were untestable, but ASTOs changed that. Their discovery suggests the threads of the multiverse can touch, and vibrations from one universe can be felt in another. ASTOs might be the first empirical evidence that other universes aren't just theory, they're real. We're no longer alone in our cosmic bubble. The multiverse is no longer just a fantasy. The concept of multiple universes has captivated scientists and philosophers alike. If other universes exist, residing perhaps just beyond the veil of our own cosmic horizon, how might they interact with ours? What mechanisms could possibly allow for such interactions? And what would the consequences be? One of the leading theories attempting to explain this interaction is the intriguing concept of the cosmic bruise. This theory suggests that when two universes in their vastness happen to touch or collide, they leave a discernible mark upon each other. This mark would manifest as an anomaly, a subtle but detectable irregularity in the cosmic microwave background. The CMB, as it's known, is the afterglow of the Big Bang, a faint radiation permeating the entire universe. But ASTOs, those peculiar astronomical transients of unknown origin, suggest a potentially different kind of interaction altogether. Instead of a single impactful event, they hint at persistent, ongoing points of contact between universes. Maybe our universe and another are not just brushing against each other, but are actively interlocked, intricately connected in some fundamental way. Perhaps ASTOs are not merely anomalies, but active gateways or conduits, facilitating interaction between these realities. Imagine two sheets of paper, each representing a universe lying flat and separate. Now imagine a pin pushed through both sheets, creating a single point of connection. ASTOs in this analogy could be that pin, a bridge between realities, a cosmic conduit allowing for the passage of something between universes. Energy in its rawest form, and perhaps even information, the very building blocks of reality, could potentially flow through these connection points, traversing the boundaries between universes. The remarkably flat energy spectrum observed in ASTOs might be the telltale signature of this transfer, a unique fingerprint indicating the exchange of energy across dimensional boundaries. We're witnessing a process that is, in its essence, so alien, so fundamentally different from anything we've ever encountered that we currently lack the vocabulary, the conceptual framework to fully describe it. These cosmic bruises, these subtle anomalies and energetic outbursts are our lightning, illuminating a cosmos far vaster, far more complex and far more interconnected than we ever dared to imagine. The data remains speculative, and much more research is needed, but it's speculation firmly grounded in real discovery, in the tangible observations made possible by our most advanced telescopes. The Webb telescope's discovery marks the dawn of a new era, interdimensional astronomy. Our home is no longer just Earth or the Milky Way, but one reality among many. The implications are vast. We must now study not just our universe, but its relationship to others. Can we find more connection points? Can we learn about the laws of other universes? This discovery gives us a new context for existence. Every possibility may be real somewhere. The cosmos is not just vast, but endlessly creative and diverse. Our lives are one unique pattern in an infinite tapestry. We end not with answers, but with deeper, more beautiful questions. The universe is now infinitely larger and more mysterious. The great cosmic silence has been broken by a whisper, and we are finally learning to listen.